Good morning, Mooncakes. It's lovely to see you. It is 9:15 here in my country, Philadelphia. And it is a sleepy as fuck Tuesday night. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I wouldn't be here this late if it wasn't Tuesday. Good morning, Salty. Congrats on being first in the chat and first in our hearts. It's lovely to see you. Good morning, Cress. Respectfully, with all the love in my heart, what the fuck are you doing awake? Good morning, Harold. It's 45 streams. Jesus Christ, I've got so many streakers. I didn't realize so many people had such long streaks going on. God damn. That's so much streaking. Good morning, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I hope everybody's doing well today. I think that's everybody, right? For Harold. I'm gonna be real, Harold. I don't know too much about you, but I'm excited to find out. And I hope that we get to, I treasure the time that we spend together, you know? Whenever I see your name pop up, it makes me really happy. It's Wednesday, my dudes! I'm not doing the scream thing. So I didn't go live yesterday because I passed the fuck out when I got home from work. Like, just absolutely dropped like a sack of potatoes until like 5:30 in the afternoon or something like that. And I got home early. Like, I passed out so hard that I woke up and had like a what year is it kind of moment. Like, I definitely thought I was late for work because the sun was like still kind of up. And you're not usually very chatty in here because I'm usually on when you should be asleep already, but it's, yeah. You're excited to learn about the, oh yeah, I got the... I still haven't even taken the cellophane out of it. Off of it. It's pretty. I think I'm still waiting for the download link for the digital copy because I kind of don't want to open that if I'm gonna get a digital copy. Because like I should have gotten a digital copy with the pre-order. The hardest part about this was deciding what fucking cover version to get. But I ended up going with the standard SMT3 cover. I was looking at, because it came with is it like the white vortex or something like that, which is like a like yourself some, yeah, it's real nice. Not bad for my first TTRPG. It came with a small campaign that I'm excited to, like I took a look through and it looks kind of fun, but like kind of short. But it seems like it's like a series of like 3 quests or so that kind of like build into like one arc at the end. How is this not known information, Crest? Like, no, like ever. I was not kidding when I said I don't do TTRPGs. Like I've done like a TTRPG with you, but I don't, this is the first time I've ever bought like a book. First one that I own. Ever. Did you think I just had like a collection of them that I just never played? I mean, that would make sense given the genre. You guess when you're in a niche hobby, you expect people to at least have a D&D book or VT. No, I've never, like, I was not shitting when I said I've never played a TTRPG except for literally on your stream. I rolled dice for one person's character while they were away from the table in the Wednesday session. You haven't, yeah. Anyway, I think that just puts even more emphasis on how good my role playing was during those sessions. Do I know that I haven't read XKCD religiously since iPhone 3. I had the XKCD iPhone app back for like iPhone 2 or 3 or 4, somewhere around. It was really early. In other words, it's almost 20 years ago. It's probably, oh my god, it probably is between 15 and 20 actually. Ugh. So, like, no, I probably don't know that XKCD comic. When I was at PAX Unplugged, I almost picked up a couple of books. Because I had the Magic the Gathering TTRPG books. And that looked interesting. And I like the lore of Magic the Gathering. And this is also a reminder that like all of my friends live kind of far away, huh? Like there's Snow, but Snow has kids and a family and a life. And there's my neighbors. Chemistry second nature to geochemist, so it's easy to forget the average person probably knows the formulas for olivine or 1 or 2 field feldspar. And quartz, of course. Yeah, of course. Oh, you know what? I think you might have posted that one, or maybe Salty did. I definitely remember seeing that in like minor phase Discord at some point. And I don't know the formulas for shit. Also, Chris, I saw that you got promoted in Busu again. Congrats. What league are you in now? Are you in silver now? Yeah, like what do you mean you didn't have a D&D? You dropped out of gold and then back into it. Hell yeah. I am currently leading the Opal leaderboard. So I just did a whole chapter today. But I also finished with beginner A2. Now I'm on to intermediate B1. And I'm still illiterate. I'm still illiterate. It was actually kind of rude. Did the bare minimum week this week so far? That's fair. I was trying to take a nap. Because I try to take a nap when I get home from work on Tuesdays, because I don't stream during the afternoon. I was really fucking tired because my sleep schedule's been so fucking shot lately. Which, like, to be expected, right? Like, I didn't sleep at all the other night. Or yesterday night. And then came home and passed out for like 5 hours. Got up, had dinner. And like took a ZQL and then tried to go back to bed, and it worked. I passed back out. God, when did I pass out? Like 7 something, and woke up at like 1:30, something like that. And I managed to like fall back asleep. I'm so mad at myself. I managed to fall back asleep at like 3:30. And my alarm goes off at 4. I have 3 alarms, right? I have 4, 4:30, and 5. And I turned all 3 of them off in my sleep. so mad at myself. I woke up at like 5:25. I'm normally dressed and making breakfast at that point in the time because I'm normally out the door by like 5. I need to be out the door by 5:40 to get to work on time. And I just barely made it. I just barely fucking made it, dude. Oh, I don't know how late today is gonna be going. I wanted to stay up and I wanted to watch Tori's stream, so we started a little late. But also I couldn't sleep this afternoon. I was just kind of like wired a little bit, so I just did Japanese lessons, finish out the chapter. So now we're at least in the same section, Cress. The exam Johns are kind of hard, like a little bit, because they give you like a massive paragraph or two to read, and they don't give you the secondary paragraph that shows you how to read the fucking kanji. So I was like, what do you mean I have to memorize I have to know what kanji I'm reading? What do you mean? And did I know what I was reading? They did. Okay, so luckily for that, oh, I'm so mad at this one. I'm so mad at this one question. Right. So luckily they didn't have the audio, right? But luckily for the questions, they focused the audio in and read the section to you, so you could at least listen to the sentence. But I was able to figure out most of what was being said from the paragraph. And there's one thing that I was like, okay, I know the last sentence. The last sentence was like ramen ga ichiban daisuki desu or whatever, something like that, right? I was like, cool. Ramen's the best tasting. No, there was no ishi in there. And the question about it had the audio say sushi instead of ramen, and asking it like sushi is the best tasting. I'm like, well, that's what this thing says. So clearly, the paragraph I'm pretty sure said different, but like the audio's just been direct clip from the paragraphs before, so I don't see why this would be different now. Got it wrong. Got it wrong. Fucking tricksy bastard. But still, it was like, hold on, what was my grade? It was like an A- according to them. $46 out of 50. You know, I'll take it. I know one of them was me messing up on a kanji. Good job, thank you. It's anxiety inducing because they're like, if you fail this, you can't take it again for 2 weeks. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you think I'm gonna do in those 2 weeks? Not study. I learn better by progressing, not by and like being forced to, like, a lot of the kanji that I've learned and like have gotten down is because not from like the actual kanji lesson themselves, is because they keep throwing it at me and I go, okay, now I have to learn what this one is. Or like they'll have it in a sentence and they'll read it. I'm like, ah, so that's how I read. That's how I read you. There's a few that I have memorized though. I don't know what else to talk about today. Hey, let's say we get into the game. Let us begin the game. I was kind of thinking about doing this game for like over the holidays, because Parasite Eve is a Christmas game, much in the same way that Ace Attorney is a Christmas game. We do this. That's gonna look a little jank right now. I'm gonna fix that in a moment because we're gonna need to reset the capture card as soon as we get into the game. I should have enough space on a memory card. We'll find out soon enough. If I don't, we'll have to do the whole game over. You have a Dagger Hearts session tomorrow and Friday too? Hell yeah. Good luck, sleep. Sweet dreams. Get lots of rest. Love you lots. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I get to see you again soon. At one point in my life, I did play through this entire... Do I remember anything that I played through? No. I think this is based on a novel, if I remember correctly. It's very, very, very PlayStation 1. The worst foe lies within the self. All captions, you did your best. How do I have saved it all? I don't remember ever playing this game. We're gonna start a new game about it. I don't think the Statue of Liberty is supposed to be bleeding from the eyes like that, but you know, I'm not an expert on America. It's only like 2 hours away from me. I actually have never been. The one time that I was supposed to go, right, is because like my 8th grade, my school every year for 8th grade took a trip to New York, and you wandered around New York. You went to go see like St. Pat's Cathedral, and you went to go see a Broadway play, and you went to you go to the Statue of Liberty. Except the year I was in 8th grade was 2001. So 9/11 happened, and naturally I couldn't go to the fucking Statue of Liberty because it was closed. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Name, Aya Brea. Age, 25. Occupation, NYPD officer. Oh, I forgot we're a fucking pig. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. So what kind of a pig can afford to take a fucking limo to the opera? Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? He's paying, that's why. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So, lighten up. We're gonna have a great time, you'll see. Let's get to our seats. They've already started the first act. Already? If you've ever been inside a theater, they would never let you do this. Once they fucking shut them doors, they're not letting you in till intermission. Father, please, give me permission to marry Ava. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one who has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Guard, grab her, and burn her at the stake. Father! As it's starting soon. If you are sentencing her to death, then I will ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. I don't think your eyes are supposed to look like that. I also don't think that's supposed to happen. Remember being a kid and being like very worried about spontaneous human combustion? Maybe we should have been more worried. It's just like Galarian. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to... Oh my god. Go. Get out of here. Now. Okay, but can we talk about this little black dress, though? Welcome back from the ads. Freeze! NYPD! You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What? What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. calling out. What's happening? My body, it's getting hot. I've seen a hentai like this or two. Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? Our bodies are communicating with each other. What? Communicating what? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you'll become like me. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve? Surprised you don't know about me, Aya. You should know me very well. What? What is this? Kore wa nan desu ka? What was that? Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. Oh, we gotta go up. So this game plays like an action RPG. Like a little bit actiony, a little bit RPG. And where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Oh, there we go. I know she's down there. Sounds like my backups arrived. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Also, I love that we just jumped down like at least 10 feet in high heels and landed on our feet. That girl, it couldn't be. It's locked. Everything's locked. Hey bud, you alright? Hey bud, you good? You didn't have to do any of that. Just got some ammo from him. Jesus, did Eve do that to the rat? What's going on here? Here, take it. Take everything. It's all on the counter. Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. You're the one that scared me. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. It sounded like he died here tonight. He said everything was on the counter. Did he lie to me? Is 2026 being nice, you're gonna have to punch someone? It's not so bad, INB. How you doing? Very caffeinated. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Maybe in the future. I don't even know what I picked up. You're on the other coast? I'm sorry for your loss. You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. Melissa. She's a monster. It's expensive here. I mean, it's not much better here. In fact, I think in some places it's not better here. Don't try to talk now. Melissa? Melissa, you mean the main actress? She's probably got Suzanne, too. You'll have to stop her. No, please, wake up. Hang in there. Bye forever. Hell yeah. What do you mean there's a locked door? Who locks doors in front of me? That's against the law. I better notify the department about what's happened here. Ding! We got a medicine. Let's go. Can we change our outfit? Alright, so I guess I need a key from somewhere in here. Direct me to the room where I can save. Makes sense. Huh? I'm not doing screams. What's this key? Ew, we touched a dead body. Please tell me we can talk to the parrot. Merry, Merry Christmas! Goodbye! Bro turned into fucking Archaeopteryx, man. Yeah, we got some more ammo. Read the book. A diary. November 3rd, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. Took all that medication just to get here. I have to get the lead part. I even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. November 17th, Monday. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21st, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body's getting hotter than ever for some reason. Better take some more medicine. December 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die, I just want to get through this show. December 10th, Wednesday, I passed out again. Told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. Need to get better. Better take a lot of medication tonight. December 11th, Thursday, Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it bad because I wanted the parts? Is it because I wanted the parts so bad? God forgive me. December 17th, Wednesday, it looks like I'll be the lead. Better take some more medication and work through it. And work it. December 23rd, opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. Better shape up if I want to get through this. Better take some more medication. For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key. Dun, dun. It was almost Claire de Lune. I'm Melissa. No. I am Eve. I'm getting hot. Nucleic domination has finally come to an end, once and for all. What? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Once again. The day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. The powerhouse of the cell? Colonel? What does the powerhouse of the cell have to do with anything? Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you. The powerhouse of the cell. What? Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... It was you all along. That doctor. Wait. Definitely remember this game having voice acting, but maybe I just entirely hallucinated that. Mitochondria to be free? Where'd she go? Just jump in. It's just another hole and you're still wearing high heels. Oh, yeah, now we're just walking in the sewers. I'd say barefoot, but we have high heels, but they're open toe. Back home after trying on suits and getting Coco. Did you take pictures of suits? Because if you didn't take pictures of suits, I'm going to be very cross. I want to see Alpine suit pictures. Also, welcome in, darling. They're adjusting. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Welcome to this game about, where we learn about the powerhouse of the cell. There'll be Alpine and Kayak suit pictures on Saturday. Whoa, I need to heal up. What's on Saturday? Don't be fucking gross, dude. We're just having a holiday party and you rented suits for it. Hell yeah. Where am I supposed to fight any... Parasite powers have evolved. Scan! Analyzes enemies' HP and weaknesses. I am tired. Today's been a long day. And I meant to take a nap before going live, and I didn't. I just did Japanese lessons. You're the little girl I saw at the theater. Are you lost? Wait, little girl, don't go. But hey, I finally graduated from the beginner course. Aya, can you open up the... Thank you. It feels bad. It's like I still can't... I'm still illiterate. Kanji's really hard. Captions? That's not what I said. It's probably more than 120. There's a switch in emergency phone. We'll save the game. And that's even less nothing. I mean, I still don't have a whole lot memorized. I'm just really good at reverse engineering context based on the rest of the sentence. Which is a skill I should be proud of. Eve. Hold it right there. My body's getting hot again. Aya's ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they'd just burn, right? Everyone else. But you are... Tell me, Eve. Why? Oh, wrong person. Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out eventually. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm going to give you some time. Some time to think. Some time to evolve. And then the day shall arrive when you will awaken. Mommy, sorry. Ads are starting soon. Oh, I just love the way you turned into Gloop. Mommy got them meowy hands. She got the clamp noodle arms. Renekton? Captions, why do you know Renekton? Cam, good morning. It is a great looking game. Ooh. Oh, great fucking... Yeah, it's also that too. So fuck. So sad that Magic Knight's Ray Earth is not as enjoyable as it was when you were in high school. Why is that? Jesus fucking Godzilla, dude. I used fucking everything I had on that. It's a bit more childish than you are now, and the 90s troops are a bit obnoxious. That's super fair. When I will awaken, just tell me what you want, Eve. I was kind of hoping to keep at least the revive and the well, at least one medicine. We're live in front of Carnegie Hall, which has become the scene of complete chaos. I've been to Carnegie Hall once. Miss, you are the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get this on tape? Scram, buddy. Daniel? Sorry I'm late, Aya. Aya, you okay? That was really something that happened back there. Yes. Oh, but my date. I heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Sorry, your date didn't go well. It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story, huh? So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now? I don't know. I saw the ad in the paper. Just caught my eye. Don't tell me you were onto this case. Well, you finally got some cop instinct in you, huh? Instinct. Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh? Finally, my New York accent comes in clutch. Mitochondria. Symbiosis? When was I in the hospital? Hey, Aya, you asleep? Oh well. Don't blame you after what you've been through tonight. I refuse to believe any car on the NYPD force is a fucking stick shift. It started with the incident, 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror, but... Oh hey, there's the Twin Towers. There's also 6 days filled with familiar memories. Day 2. Fusion. This would be Christmas Day. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. I wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives, no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. People at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's all this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I is the only witness we have so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're gonna make you go. We're gonna go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. It'll help you out. Playing as a pig, playing as a pig. We are playing this game as a pig. To stop myself from using the directional buttons on the menus. This is where I just came out of, right? Yeah. Good talk, Chief. Now the door wants to open. Weapons department. You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Thanks, Chief. Chief. Ooh. Puppies. I wish I could give her a nice Christmas dinner. Talking about the dogs or your wife? Just kidding, it's the same thing. I hate myself. Hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne. Yes, sir. Honestly, I'll take one of each. Idiots like you are the only reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, that is quite a mess. As long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. Vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Because I can't send you off empty-handed. Here's an RPG, just for shits and giggles about it. I heard you might need one. Yeah. It's the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. M16A1. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? Alright, just wait here. All set. Just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like yourself, said no cop ever gives a fully automatic assault rifle and full fucking SWAT gear. You know what? Here's the keys to go take the armored truck out for a spin. You know you might need it. And if you could be a dear and you head to the store and pick me up a pack of Virginia Slim Luxury Light 120s. And if you could be a doll and throw in some matches for me, that'd be just fucking great. I'm gonna go refill my bev and then I'll get to those compliments. My throat fucking hates me. I'm kind of considerate and extend so much gratitude that you know of. But hey, Alpine, right back at you. You're kind and considerate and extend so much grace to others. Boom, fucking roasted. Got him. A compliment for myself is, hey, I spent the past 77 days. 77 days studying Japanese. And I am really proud of the dedication that took and how much I've stuck to it. The only thing you've done that consistently is bowel movements. I haven't even done that consistently. I am the worst at pooping. It will sometimes be days before I realize, like, oh, I should probably take a shit. And then there's other times where it's like, death by 20 shits. No, thank you for streaking 7 times in the chat. Let's fucking go, dude. Shoutouts to being awake at good times to catch me live. I love that for you. My streak is absolutely ruined in your chat. I think the last week I've just fallen asleep completely before you've gone live. Does a snow streak mean it's freezing for days on end? True. What the heck is actually... Yeah, honestly, though. Been a rough couple of weeks. I'm not blaming myself. Psst. Don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool. I got your tool right friggin' here, Toots. To tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and added effects on your weapons and armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon and armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots on the equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD Weapons Department. You also canceled most streams out of the last 2 weeks out of sheer eepiness. God, I felt that. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Go Birds! Go Birds, dickhead! Miz, good morning. I said, yeah, as if you haven't been doing a bunch of things. True. I'm eepy. But I'm pushing on. I normally sleep. I feel like you need a Go Birds pop-up, but like a silly bird. If I knew how to do that, I might do that. But I also might not. It was when I was waiting for my friend at the theater, right? Because my old coworker got us the tickets to go see Fantasia. But she was coming from New Jersey. And obviously, I just had to walk down like 10 blocks, if that. So I kind of beat her to the theater. So I'm just sitting outside smoking, just kind of waiting for her. And then all of a sudden, this car pops up. And it, like, just the theater's on Broad Street. So it's like I'm right in front of City Hall. Broad Street, for those who don't know Philadelphia, goes from like the top of Philadelphia down to the stadiums. So this car is just cruising down Broad Street in full Eagles/Christmas regalia, blasting the Eagles victory song. Hold up. I'm actually just gonna fucking play it. Because it's where I pulled the Go Birds audio from. Or Eagles fight song is what it's called. Tori, hi darling. There's this car blasting this. Road to victory. Fight, fight. Fight, Eagles fight. Rush down 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Watch our Eagles fly. Just blasting this down Broad Street. On repeat. And I don't know how, like, I've listened to a fair number of songs on repeat, but I don't know if I could like put speakers on the outside of my car and blast that on repeat. So, like, more power to that guy. That's up there with the Eagles covered like Dodge Caravan fucking blasting eagle screeches driving around Philly. Imagine being like such a nerd, but about sports is nothing but like, what do you think fantasy football is? It's just TTRPG for people who like watching men in tights touch each other. Feelsticles, yeah, that was it. It was quite a kick in the feelsticles. Also today, Tori, we're playing some Parasite Eve. We're gonna learn about the powerhouse of the cell. Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club, just in case, you know. Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Discard junk. Thanks for the clips now. Gonna lurk and decompress from some feeling. That's super fair. No. Armor. We're gonna store MVest. We're gonna store this. I can't do that one because it's equipped. Neighbor's girlfriend is back, and your apartment smells like delicious fried chicken. You're trying so hard not to go knock on his door with a plate in hand. So if she moves in with him, and you're gonna die. You'll drill yourself into a husk. Arnar. Alright, we've got ourselves a club and one weapon. Neighbors just share the smell of weed. My neighbors do be cooking some good shit up every now and again. Who is this small child? And why does he just look like a tiny grown-ass adult? It's the first thing you smelled when you toured the plate. Gotcha. Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy? Oh, your neighbors are skunks. So this is Ben. You do look like a tiny grown-ass adult. It's true. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets. Yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make it up for you. Fine. Ben. He looks like a mini Hugh Hefner just walking around in like a fucking bathrobe. Guess every kid needs a mother. I finished what you were doing. Can go to sleep now. Hi, bye, Miz. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night, Harold. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for fucking, was it 65 stream streak or something like that? This is absurd. Thanks for hanging around so much. Sweet dreams. Love you lots. Get lots of rest, and I hope I get to see you again soon. You do not have the face of mid-30s. Absolutely not, Snow. That's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mother died. Always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Every now and again I'll smell some weed, and I don't know if it ever comes from my neighbors or from outside. Sorry, only authorized personnel allowed past here. What are you even good for? Comes through the wall, so definitely neighbors. What does the bot do? What, Harold? Bye forever. That is what Carnegie Hall looks like. I've been there once. Hey, you can't just come barging in here. You ain't getting no special treatment. Saw you on TV. You're from the 17th precinct, aren't you? So you're the one that survived. I tell you, my holidays are ruined because of this. They better give me some extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? It's like my donut-laden dick, you cop. Have a good stretch. Alright, so I gotta trigger some dialogue back here. Yeah. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. That was before you were assigned here. Keep saying every boy needs a father. So he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt he has time to spend with them. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. What are you buying? What are you selling? Still have never played RE4. This is really great for never having played the game, huh? Sir? You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference right now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. I think there's a lot of pressure to put on one of your subordinates, dude. I think that's your fucking job. I see. I do want to pick... I think I have RE4 Remake on my Steam wish list. I just haven't gotten around to, like, actually picking it up. Just haven't gotten around. I picked up the other remakes. Like, I have the remake of 2 and 3. Your wish list is like, oh god, same. And most of it's just bullshit. I think I have the remaster of 1. On top of, I think I also have the original 1, 2, and 3 on my PS3. But you only answer when I ask you. I mean, he's just looking for anything to grill us about. May even try to turn you into a suspect, so let me do the talking, understood? Yes, sir. Okay then, let's go meet the press. There's just been, like, other games I've been more concerned with getting. Like Silk Song and Expedition 33. So you're saying that this could be the work of a terrorist? That was what we currently speculate. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. We didn't start the fire. Another question. Then how did Detective Breas survive without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were mutation. Aya. Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No. She said her name was Eve. But according to the report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this... Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? People, please. She's very tired and we're still investigating. That will be all for today. Man, we did a shit job at listening to what he said before the press conference. You know what? He deserves that for throwing us into the press conference. Aya, thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? It'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only trying. Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. It's Captain Baker. What? Meat? You have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes. All right. Some Japanese scientist, I think. Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something as he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? I might have heard about that in school. That's what you said. That's what Eva had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya. The powerhouse... Colonel! What does the powerhouse of the cell have to do with anything? Free mitochondria? Yeah, I sure hope they are. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. Dun, 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 dun. Music absolutely fucks though, like immensely. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klamp will be there. Dr. Klamp? What's his area of research? You've heard mitochondria at least 20 times in the past 10 minutes, so... 6-7, the game fucks pretty hard in my opinion. Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria is something, but seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh, great. Gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. I love how we've all made Powerhouse of the Cell jokes. Like, that's the only thing we've remembered from 5th grade bio. Well done, everyone. The American education system only slightly failed us. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Never been to the Museum of Natural History, but I have been to the Met. That was fun. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us. Actually, this does kind of look like what I remember them outside of the Met. Hey there, how you doing? How you doing, kid? Doing okay? Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? With the NYPD, we're looking for Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. Shouldn't take long. Do you want to get around to reading the novel of this at some point? Place pretty well. You'll find him in the second floor in the research lab. You'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's just keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure don't want to run down here and do it all yourself? Notebook's on the counter. Thanks. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too. Ah, phone. I do like that they make the phones blink so you don't miss them. Hey, Aya. Over here. I definitely could have sworn this game had voice acting. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Probably thinking of Parasite Eve 2. Excuse me. Hello. Hey. Dr. Clamp. Just want to ask you a few questions. Dr. Clamp. I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What is this again? What is this? Sorry for coughing into the mic. This man. I know him, I think. What's wrong? You okay, Aya? Yeah. I'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? Suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free Now do you? That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them, and it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we're hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. That's the voice I'm gonna do for him. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kinda like a parasite or something? Mitochondria is the parasite of the cell. Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria, do you understand? Mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. No, wrong person. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to interaction between axons and dendrites. All kids know these days is a Roblox explosion battle passes and lie. It's true. This interaction is possible due to the energy that the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? And then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a very simple task with so much energy. So you're saying the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. When the cells between the fingers deteriorate, what's within the that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. That signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it's relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and in essence dies. The same can be said for aging. Mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production levels decrease. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There's a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of mitochondria. A scientist wanted to establish a connection with the human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans could be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible. Eve. The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. You've heard mitochondria more times in the last 10 minutes than you've said in your entire life. I believe. Welcome to Parasite, motherfuckers. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. Jigsaw? What the hell is wrong with this guy? I can't stand him. Dot. That man. I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. That reaction to Eve warrants a few follow-up questions. Yeah, just a little bit. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Oh yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. Also, you're like legally not allowed to go this fast. And since the sirens aren't ringing, somebody needs to pull these maniacs over. What? We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. Notice how we didn't go faster, because we were already speeding through Midtown like a maniac. You know what? If you just happen to speed through Times Square and hit a few tourists, it's not really that big of a deal. They grow like wildfire. That's just standard cop behavior, true. And they got the MIB booster already. Yeah, true. Yes, we've all seen cops drive. You're nothing special. Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was cancelled. People are still gathered at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine. They're at that concert. What? Daniel. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. Daniel. Aya. Watch his back. Yes, sir. We're gonna hold on to that mod permit. Wait, did they actually have the NYPD logo there? How the shit did they get away with that? What the hell does Melissa, no, Eve, want from us? Looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn. Thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Can't nobody tell the cops. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. God, imagine going to Central Park willingly. Just remember the Philly PD cake that has coffee, donuts, corruption on it? I've never seen this, but also it's incredible and not entirely wrong. A few years ago, I think it was like during COVID, there was an audit of, not an audit. There was basically a white supremacist group on Facebook that was found, and they tracked all of the members that had fucking Philly PD listed in their jobs. And there was a very insane number. I don't think anything got done about it. Ben! Daniel, stop. I gotta get my boy, Rookie. Whoa! You hate that? Yeah, no. Shouldn't be. Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. The only family I got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but... I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright, I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but like if you Google like Philly PD and like white supremacy, I doubt that will narrow. True. But right, we're supposed to fight in this game. It's a badger, mushroom. A badger, mushroom. Snake. Ooh, it's a snake. couldn't hide that chest from me. I'm a professional at finding hidden chests. Wait. We're gonna go to Central Park Zoo. I didn't even know there was a zoo in Central Park, honestly. I've done my best to just ever avoid this place. P8. I think the closest I got to Central Park like ever in my life was New Year's Eve. I had like a 12-hour date with my ex-girlfriend. It was our first date. We just wandered around New York the entire day, which was great. Wonderful time. The end of our date ended up in like right under Central Park. We were right at like what, 58th or whatever, because they had like a free TV setup to watch the ball drop, and that's what we did. And it was a nice way to end the night. Eve was here. Is that an item next to the chair bench? That's what it's called. It's called a bench. No. Oh, you're ugly, bud. Fucking banana arm. Need a key. Okay. Let us find the key. Combat for this is so much fun. That statue being all alone just feels like it should be like a Resident Evil puzzle. Hey, we got some medicines. Let's go. And ammo. We're killing it. Thought this was a visual novel? No, it's like an RPG action game kind of mix. Where the fuck am I supposed to get a key? You motherfuckers. Good morning, nice. Boomerang banana. I'm not so bad, nice. How are you? Finally had a good night's sleep? Hell yes. I love that for you, dude. So many types of rainforest snakes, but some are poisonous, but most are not. Giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystem. Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. What was the point of coming in here? Is that not where I was supposed to go? God damn it. Making me walk around in fucking Central Park more. All the animals have escaped. Oh, that's just an invisible. That dude's just. That dead body's just an invisible wall. The holiday season brings joy to us all. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Ugh. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak mitochondria. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Can't park there, mate. I have to get backstage and stop her. Just follow the creepy little kid backstage, you know. Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you're too late. I'll not ruin my plans as you did last night. Stop. Oh, it's all so much jello. There's so much jello all over the floors. Now the dead body is not an invisible wall. Your shoes are so squeaky. What are you? Ammo. Hell yeah. I'll keep the higher defense rating, honestly. How dare you make me kill an undead polar bear? I lost a medicine. I just smashed the button. I wasn't sure if I was going the right way anymore. Say, how fucking big is this place? But then I realized that we're in Central Park, and that is literally like 20 blocks. If not more. I don't want that junk. I'm sure junk will be useful at some point, but I'd rather have more important items right now. Get shot, idiot. No work today due to snow, but not the good snow. The white shit. Working from home tomorrow? Hell yeah. Love that for you. Sorry. Oh my god, I couldn't stop sneezing. Fuck me, dude. Fuck, dude. Thank you, Ari. Also illegal. Yeah, Ari's live. Hence illegal. Is my nose done yet? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you shitting me, dude? Fuck. You do shit, but I do not shit you. Fair enough, fair enough. Fucking Shakespearean right there, man. I used so many resources on that fight. Jesus Christ. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. We just casually get into the carriage, led by this monstrosity and a horse. Okay, that's metal as fuck. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you didn't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? Here, let me explain it directly. Stop it! If we join forces, all of the other mitochondria in the world will. Stop! That's gonna be a crazy case of whiplash. Aya, answer me. Daddy! Ben, weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came here with Mom so the three of us could be together. I'm gonna give the kid an adult voice because that's funny to me. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went out to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick, so I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. Oh, Connie, you're gonna need so much therapy. Lorraine. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people out of the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We pawn her off on Newark. We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm gonna go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost the rein. They'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. Daddy! Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know. But she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will ya? I will. Don't worry. Deadass, Daddy. Bet. Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Imagine the kid just going, yer. Can I show this boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes ya. Hey, that tickles. That has to be stop. God, trying to get out of New York City on a regular day is hell. Trying to get out of New York City Christmas Day when, like, fucking this kind of shit happens, ain't no fucking way. I'll take my chances and not fucking leave. I'll just take the fucking train to Newark. How many times do I gotta tell you? We've blocked this off. You won't even be able to find a cat on this street. I told you I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? No, Japanese. Nanda, Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Chotto dake ne. Dare desu ka? I am Kunihiko Maeda, a Japanese, Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your own country. Fucking dick. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm hot. Help. That's what you get for being racist. Set racists on fire. I guess it's now or never. This fucking nerd run. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. I like how they actually had the dialogue in Japanese and just left it instead of being like, speaks Japanese or like translated, you know? Where? Kokodoko. Hospital? Yoin. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey. Yeah, so you're finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. Found you. Daniel. There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but... rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all but melted into slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan. Although it wasn't as grandiose as scale as this one. What? Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve? The liver cells multiplied, and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So, after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. And Eve implanted a fertilized egg into the young girl, who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late. When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? I don't understand. Wakaranai desu. I think I may be a monster, like her. What are you saying, Aya? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Oh, shut up. You know that's not. Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Aya. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? Why did you take the long way around the flaming barrel? Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Breya. Be by your side. Always, Aya. When I touched Eve, that feeling, was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. I feel like this is a good place to call it. This is just about midnight. Mitochondria. God damn it, Alpine. Going to super hell for that one. Alright. I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go say hi to Snarlin, who's doing some arts, and I love that for all of us. So, we'll be live tomorrow with whenever I get up. Till, whenever I can't go be online anymore. Doing whatever. Maybe some Silk Song speedruns, because we haven't done that in a while, and then maybe we'll come back to this for a bit. I don't know. We'll see what's up. My name's Alice Napalm. I've been your host for this evening. Tonight? Social media there. I have a YouTube there, and I have a Discord. Well, Discord there, YouTube there. That order. Those are all the best places to find out when I go live outside of hitting the follow button and making sure alerts are turned on. If you're financially able to and you like to support the stream, you can do that through Ko-fi right there. I set up a $5 a month sub off Twitch button, which is where you take the cost of a Twitch subscription, give it directly to content creators, and Jeff Bezos doesn't get any of it. And I think that's just grand. So I set up a way to do just that. However, spending money is never required to be here. The only thing to spend here is time. And maybe a spare mitochondria or two. Go ahead and grab this raid message if you're subscribed. Grab this one if you're not subscribed. I need to tell myself to copy it every single time because I can, will, and do forget. We're going to go say hi to Snarling because we haven't raided Snar in so long. Normally gone offline before they've gone live. Which I'm really excited to go say hi. So, till I see you again, Mooncakes, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I'm sending a kiss to the stars directly to you, and I hope I get to see you around again real soon, okay? Okay, bye.